At 24, I met the milk tea girl downstairs. I thought I had found true love. She wanted me to meet her parents, but her family tortured me to death, scheming for money and my life. What a pity I was reborn. This time I am the hunter. My name is Li Mingyu, 24 years old, a white-collar worker at a financial company with excellent conditions. 3 months ago, I started a relationship with a milk tea shop employee named Liu Yue, who is 4 years younger than me. She was the one who pursued me. They say when a woman chases a man, it's like a thin veil between them, and indeed, that's how it was. She only pursued me for 3 days, and as an inexperienced virgin, I quickly agreed. And with her, I had my first, second, third intimate experiences. Naturally, she moved in with me. She only had a vocational school education, having started working at 14. Her family lived deep in the mountains, and her parents were farmers. I thought I had found true love, doting on her and buying her whatever she wanted until last month. Baby, why don't you come meet my parents? They really want to see you. Her lips brushed against my ear as she whispered, her breath warm. One hand trailed down from my abdomen, while the other tugged at the zippers of my clothes, revealing glimpses of snow-white skin and a shadowy forest. Isn't this a bit too fast, baby? I murmured, even as my hand slid around to caress her back. Don't you love me? It's just my parents wanting to meet you for a meal. Her stocking-clad foot kept rubbing against my inner thigh, and I was already growing impatient. Don't you want to be with me forever? Didn't we agree to get married? She suddenly guided my hand into her blouse, and I couldn't stop kneading. But I still think it's two. Before I could finish, she pulled down my pants and buried her head between my legs. It's fine, baby. Come on. Come on, she murmured, looking up at me with adoring eyes. All right, whatever you say, baby. I held her head, thoroughly enjoying myself. As I exerted myself, the creaking of the bed and her moans filled the room. Seeing her dazed expression, I felt completely satisfied. It was only the 3rd day, and she was already insisting we leave. In such a hurry? Don't you need to buy anything? My parents aren't materialistic people, it's fine. All right. After driving around the mountains for several hours, I finally arrived. It was already late at night, and her family was really large. Upon hearing that I was coming, everyone gathered for dinner in the evening. I casually took a few bites of the dishes, and her father poured me half a bowl of liquor. Xiao Li, come on, drink up. Sure, uncle. Tonight, we won't stop until we're drunk. I had just taken a sip when, before I could even pick up my chopsticks, I blacked out, only vaguely sensing something sitting on top of me. When I woke up the next day, I found myself completely naked, with a girl lying beside me. I thought it was Liu Yue, but the more I looked, the more something felt off. Finally, the woman raised her head, startling me. What an ugly face, covered in dense moles and freckles, like a monkey. Wait, wasn't that her cousin-in-law Nan? As soon as she woke up, she started crying, and immediately a crowd of people rushed in through the door. You little bastard. I treated you like a son-in-law, and you had the nerve to lust after your cousin's wife. With that, a group of people tied me up and gagged me. They locked me in a room, and soon the whole family came in. No, it's not like this. I'm innocent. This is all a misunderstanding. I roared. Her father looked at me with a grin. Whether it's a misunderstanding or not doesn't matter. What's important is discussing compensation. They wanted my car and an additional 1 million in compensation. Where's Liu Yue? Where's Liu Yue? I want to see her. Liu Yue walked in, but she was holding hands with her cousin Liu Long. Didn't she say he was her cousin? The two of them looked at me with mocking eyes. Don't you get it? I've been with you for months. What's the big deal about giving me something? With that, she snuggled closer into Liu Long's arms. I struggled and refused. This is fraud. In the end, the whole family strung me up on the wall. For the next few days, they took turns torturing me, feeding me pig slop one moment, stabbing my flesh with bamboo skewers the next. She often came to torment and humiliate me. The stench of rotting flesh from her armpits, mixed with the rubbery smell of cheap condoms, reminded me of bloated rat corpses floating in pigsties. What was even more despicable was that Liu Yue brought that man along and had sex with him right in front of me. Riding on top of the man's waist, she moaned while looking at me and calling my name. After tormenting me like this for several days, I couldn't take it anymore and agreed to their demands. But I swore to myself that once I got out, I would take revenge tenfold. The moment the transfer went through, I thought I was saved, that I was free. How naive I was. But they had no intention of letting me go. Just like that, I was tortured to death. Heaven has eyes, I was reborn. And this time, I will make sure her entire family dies by my hand. I was reborn on the very night Liu Yue asked me to come to her house. Baby, why don't you come meet my parents? They really want to see you. She pressed her lips close to my ear, breathing softly, one hand trailing down from my abdomen while the other undid the buttons of her clothes, revealing glimpses of snow-white skin. The same trick, the same words. As she lowered her head, I sneered and pressed it down firmly. All right, baby, let's go then. I pulled out my belt, the bed creaking loudly, moans filling the entire room. Only this time, unlike before, the sound of whipping joined in. I was gonna ride on top. The familiar plot. This time I hadn't even touched the dishes when that old bastard father poured me a bowl of wine. Xiao Li, come have a drink. Uncle, I'm allergic to alcohol and can't drink. Her father paused for a moment. Then eat more dishes quickly. Mom, hurry up and fry some more meat dishes. Our son-in-law is from the city. As he spoke, he winked, no doubt planning to add something special to my food. The dishes were served, and they kept piling food into my bowl. No need, uncle. I drove for hours today, and the road was so steep. I feel a bit nauseous and can't eat much. You all should have more. As I spoke, I kept transferring the food to the bowls of the children sitting nearby. You're growing, eat more. I'm not hungry. As soon as I finished serving, the dining table suddenly fell silent, with everyone staring at me. My mind raced desperately, trying to figure out what to do. Stupid brain, move faster. Beads of sweat formed on my forehead as I forced out calmly. How about this? Tomorrow we'll all go to the city together for a few days of fun, spend some money, and I'll cover the bill. Her mother hesitated and asked, will we be coming back then? All right then, I won't drive. We'll take the bus together tomorrow, and then I'll come back to stay in the mountains for a few more days. I agreed. When Liu Yu's aunts and uncles heard I was footing the bill, they hesitated for a moment. Let's do as our son-in-law says. Liu Yu's father spoke up. Then we'll set off tomorrow morning, taking the bus. I lay on the bed as Liu Yu came in and lay down beside me. What's wrong? You just got here and now you're leaving, even taking them out for fun. I just thought since it's our first meeting, I should make a good impression on your relatives. You're so sweet, baby. You really hurt me the other day. I still have bruises all over my body. Liu Yu said while continuously rubbing my hand against her chest. I'll be more careful next time, gentler. I pulled my hand back. That night, Liu Yu made an excuse, saying she hadn't been home in a while and wanted to sleep with her mother for the night. No surprise. She was probably off to meet that cousin of hers in secret. In the middle of the night, I quietly got up and wandered around Liu Yu's house. Sure enough, from a small room at the back, I heard the two of them talking. It's been so long. I've missed you to death. Hurry, hurry. What's the rush? It's still early, we have plenty of time. I'll make sure you have a good time tonight. That's more like it, so obedient. Tell me, isn't that guy you tricked from the city a complete fool? He's just stupid. You don't know that we've only been together for a few months, and he's already spent tens of thousands on me. This time when we go to the city, we'll figure out his background thoroughly before making him transfer money. Don't be like last time, we barely got anything before killing him. There was another one. I was shocked. It seemed they had done this more than once. I held my breath and kept listening, but I'm still a bit nervous. The last one wasn't handled well, and I'm still wanted. Maybe I shouldn't go this time. Come on, don't worry. It's been so long, nothing will happen. I've already checked everything for you. Honestly, you were so careless last time, no wonder you're still hiding now. Sai, let's not talk about that. So this new target is just like the last one. Another accidental fall off a cliff? Whatever, just make sure you do it clean this time. Good, good. Let me see if it's grown a little. I've missed it so much. I didn't want to listen to the rest of the conversation anymore. As expected, none of her family members were decent people. That makes killing them much simpler, and I wouldn't feel any guilt about it. I didn't sleep all night and early the next morning. I suggest we create a group chat first so it'll be easier to stay in touch after entering the city. Except for Liu Yu's parents, basically everyone else has joined. What does this mean, son-in-law? I didn't get much schooling and don't recognize some of these characters. Her cousin's wife leaned toward me with that ugly face of hers. Half illiterate. Huh? What an unexpected bonus. I had just created the group chat when I immediately sent several red packets inside. All those relatives of theirs grabbed the red packets one by one, their faces beaming with smiles. Including me, there were 5 people in total, Liu Yue's parents, her lover, and her cousin's wife. Since they chose to go, none of them would be coming back. Let them stay there. Consider it a service to society. We boarded the bus heading into the city. The chatter along the way was incessant, so I put on my headphones and tuned it out. Liu Yue, sitting beside me, was chatting with someone I didn't know who. I had arranged a hotel for them and booked a place for dinner in the evening. I let Liu Yue stay with her family while I remained alone at home. Adong, do me a favor. Changgo, how have you been lately? I stood on the balcony, exhaling the last puff of smoke. The game had begun. The city is really different. Look at this restaurant. Even the chairs seem luxurious. Hey, isn't this that place they talk about on TV? The one with the me something? Michelin. Everyone, take your seats, I said with a smile. At the dinner table, Liu Yue sat beside me but kept teasing Liu Long with her foot. The damn bitch. I excused myself midway to buy cigarettes, and her father followed, saying he needed to buy some too, probably trying to keep an eye on me to see if I'd pull any tricks. That old fox. I deliberately bought 2 packs. Uncle, take one. As I spoke, I rolled up my sleeve, and my watch gleamed under the streetlight. Sure enough, the old bastard kept glancing at my wrist while smoking. I knew it. He never missed a chance to take advantage. This old turtle might seem shrewd, but he's actually obsessed with petty gains. After dinner, I arranged for them to rest before heading home with Liu Yue. Look what this is? I pulled out a necklace with sparkling diamonds embedded in it. Wow, this must have cost a fortune, right? She kept turning the necklace over in her hands. As long as it makes you happy, I'm willing to do anything. Spend more time with your family these next few days. It'll be hard to see them later. As I spoke, I casually put it on her and reminded her to take it off before sleeping. You're really the best, thank you, baby. With that, she leaned in and hugged me. I naturally avoided it, using the excuse of being too tired and wanting to rest early. What she didn't know was that the necklace didn't have any diamonds on it at all, but rather a tiny surveillance device and GPS. Of course, I had to let her go back for her secret rendezvous. Otherwise, how would my plan proceed? A vocational school girl trying to outsmart me? How naive. The next day, I had Liu Yue take them around the city for a good tour while I went to work as usual. On the first day, let them enjoy themselves before they die. There are still several days left. I want them to truly understand what despair is. Their whereabouts are now completely under my control. I need to refine the plan further to make it more foolproof. I write down their names. The first one is Liu Long. The second one is Wang Nan. Next are her parents. Finally, it's Liu Yue. I'll make her watch with her own eyes how her family and herself descend step by step into the abyss. In the evening, I continued to serve them with good food and drinks as usual. Nancy, these marks on your face. Maybe you should get them checked out. Did it scare you? But there's nothing I can do. I've had them since childhood. Her expression visibly darkened. I know a doctor, though he's abroad and expert in this field. Why not take this opportunity to go see him in a few days? Li Mingyu, we know, but rural folks are struggling just to make ends meet. These things are beyond our wildest dreams. Liu Yue's father chimed in. What's the big deal? Here's what we'll do, Nanjia. After we finish having fun in a couple days, I'll arrange for you to go check it out directly. I'll cover all the expenses. Ah, that's not appropriate. Spending so much money and me going abroad alone, She clearly hesitated for a moment. Don't worry about it, Nanjia. I'll handle all the arrangements for you from start to finish. As for the money, you're Yea's family, which means you might become my family too. Naturally, I'll do everything I can to help, I declared confidently, thumping my chest. But Wang Nan was clearly wavering. With that, I quickly nudged Liu Yue to persuade her. That's right. Come on, Nanjia, it's fine. All right then. Sorry to trouble you, Mingyu. What's the trouble? I couldn't be happier. The first step of the plan is already complete. Then let's make it 3 days later. The sooner we see it, the sooner we'll feel at ease. It's settled. The whole family looked delighted at having taken advantage of me again, their faces beaming with joy. Yeah, take everyone shopping at the mall tomorrow. Here's a card with tens of thousands in it. Buy some clothes and whatever else you need. I continued speaking, creating the impression of being a naive person with money to burn. As for them, what else could they feel besides joy? Little did they know that for every penny they spent now, I would make them pay it back double. At night, I sat in the living room, watching the surveillance footage while simultaneously recording it. These two despicable people had indeed fallen right into my trap. As soon as they entered the room, Liu Long couldn't wait to hold Liu Yue in his arms, continuously rubbing his lower body against her buttocks. Liu Yue tilted her head slightly, constantly responding to Liu Long's movements. "You little minx, I've been dying these past few days. Tonight, I'll show you just how powerful I am. You're always like this, don't be so impatient. We have all these days here, plenty of time for you to play. This one you found seems genuinely wealthy this time. Go find out exactly how much money he has. We need to squeeze every last drop from this piggy bank." As he spoke, his hand reached toward Liu Yue's chest. All right, I'll do as you say. I'll go ask around soon, He gave you a card today, didn't he? Transfer half to me later. Tomorrow we'll spend it all on him, let's bleed this kid dry. Liu Yue's upper body was already completely exposed. With one hand still toying with her, Liu Long deftly undid his pants button with the other. To be honest, I still feel a bit reluctant to let him go. Hearing this, Liu Long's displeasure was evident as he roughly pushed her onto the bed, violently tearing off her pants to reveal a stretch of snow-white skin and the faint shadow of a forest. Gently. Shut up. You still can't bear to part with it? I'll make you bear it. Do you still feel reluctant now? With a loud crash. I was wrong, I understand now. I watched everything on the monitor with an expressionless face, my mind eerily calm. What would happen if this video reached everyone Liu Yue knows and her entire village? Just thinking about Liu Yue kneeling and begging me later fills me with a dark satisfaction. That bitch, I treated her so well. That Liu Long, his physique, looks, and education are all inferior to mine. Not only that, but your whole family even wanted to kill me. I slept soundly that night. The next day, I took leave from work, keeping an eye on Liu Yue and her group while finalizing my plan. I bought a fake watch from a second-hand market. I have to admit, counterfeit technology has gotten incredibly advanced. I couldn't even tell the difference from the one I was wearing. Brother Chong, is this drug really that amazing? Just skin contact can make someone have a reaction. You still don't believe me? This drug was imported from Mexico through my connections. What do you need it for? Wang Baqiang, my childhood friend who I grew up with. Since high school, he's been fond of shaving his head, so I've always called him Bald Chong or Brother Chong. Now, he owns several clubs in our city and is somewhat involved in shady dealings. They say as long as you have enough money, he can even get you a gun. This time I asked him to help me obtain a certain medicinal tax. It said this drug can refresh and clear the mind, taking effect simply through skin contact. I plan to soak a watch and a necklace in this medicinal solution for a day before gifting them to Liu Yue's parents. Of course, my intentions aren't that benevolent. While this medicine sounds beneficial, it has side effects. It mustn't be used with potent medicinal ingredients. Otherwise, it would intensify the effects of the ingredients, causing respiratory failure, cardiac dysfunction, and similar symptoms within 5 hours. Don't worry, Brother Chong. I have big plans for this. I'll treat you to a meal in a few days. I took the medicine home, put on gloves, and carefully soaked the watch and necklace in the medicine jar before hiding them away. Meanwhile, Liu Yue, arm in arm with Liu Long, strolled around the mall with a beaming smile, shopping non-stop. They were truly greedy. They spent every last cent from the card that was meant for me. Tonight is different from previous days, as I invited them over for dinner at my home. As soon as they entered, I deliberately displayed some valuable items, and the Liu Yue family couldn't stop glancing around. Tomorrow is the last day, so I specially booked a 5-star hotel for dinner. It's reservation only, and I had to pull strings and pay a hefty price to secure a table. Fortunately, I'm off work tomorrow, so I can accompany everyone for some daytime sightseeing. I said. Sure, we'll all listen to our son-in-law, her father said with a grin. Also, I've arranged everything for Nanjia. We'll set off right after dinner tomorrow and be back in 3 days. She'll have company throughout the trip. Oh, so soon. Don't worry about Nanjia, you can trust me to handle things. Uncle and Auntie, I haven't prepared anything for you during my stay these past few days. Today, I specially brought you some gifts. I turned around and went back to my room to fetch the prepared watch and necklace. It's just a small token of my appreciation. You must accept it. Wearing gloves, I placed the watch and necklace on the table. Oh, how can we accept this? The elderly couple said they couldn't take it, but their actions spoke otherwise. They picked them up and couldn't stop admiring them, their eyes gleaming. Don't say that. It's only proper to bring gifts when meeting the parents. Mingyu, you're such a good son-in-law. I'm sure Yeye will be very happy with you, her mother said, but her eyes never left the necklace. Let me help you put it on. I forced a smile. The evening passed pleasantly. After seeing them off, I stood alone on the balcony. The night breeze tousled my hair as I flicked the ash from my cigarette. Adong, how's it going with that phone account I asked you to hack last time? Don't worry, old Li, this is a piece of cake. What's that thing you sent me? Don't ask. I'll explain it to you later. Just remember to spread it out exactly at midnight tomorrow night. Post it everywhere you can. Remember, don't forget. You can count on me. Just remember to treat me to dinner. Tomorrow, everything should come to an end time to close the net. Ah, the city is really different. I woke up feeling refreshed today, her father remarked. Of course, that drug was so expensive it was meant to make you feel refreshed. Enjoy your last day to the fullest. Finally, it was time for dinner in the afternoon. After playing along with their act all morning, now it's my turn. Uncle and Aunt, this Sichuan aconite stewed chicken is the signature dish of this restaurant. Very nourishing for health. How about giving it a try? Sure, whatever our good son-in-law arranges, we'll eat. Great. I ordered a total of 10 dishes, half of which contained potent Chinese herbs. Let's see if this tonic doesn't kill you, you old turtles. The dinner table was filled with joy, clearly showing how genuinely delighted they were to have encountered such a fool as me. Now it's my turn to have some fun. After the meal, I escorted Wang Nan to the airport. Mingyu, I saw on TV that there's supposed to be some red document or something needed for going abroad. That's called a passport, Nan Jie. Don't worry, someone will give it to you when you land. I've arranged everything. All right then. I've never been on a plane before. After seeing her off, I took the others back to the hotel. I called Liu Yue out and told her to come home with me tonight. It was clear she wasn't happy about it. Can you help me pack tonight? We still have to leave for your place tomorrow. Fine, why don't you do it yourself? There's an unexpected meeting at the company. I need to go check it out. Any rewards? Liu Yue kept pulling my hand toward his inner thigh, rubbing my arm with her chest. Don't touch me, we'll talk later. I pulled my hand away. This bitch is still thinking about how to screw me over. Reward? Of course there's a reward. It just depends on whether you can handle it. I sneered. After dropping Liu Yue off at her place, I took a taxi back to the hotel. Is Brother Long there? What's wrong? Since you're leaving tomorrow, I thought it wouldn't be right if I prepared gifts for everyone except you. It's fine, no big deal. Do I look like the petty type to you? I'd feel bad about this. How about this, Brother Long? Come downstairs and I'll wait for you at the hotel entrance. I'll take you to a fun place. All right, I'll be right down. I took a taxi with him to a club which was naturally owned by Wang Bachang. Arrange the Emperor's package for my friend, the most expensive one. Yes, a private room, I'll take one too. All right, just a moment. Wang Long looked at me in shock. What's this all about? This isn't appropriate, is it? Don't worry, Long Go. No one will know. Just relax and enjoy yourself later. I've got everything arranged. As I spoke, I patted him on the shoulder and handed him a strip of blue pills. He immediately understood what I meant and gave me a thumbs up, then fell silent. After a while, two technicians walked over fair-skinned, beautiful, with long legs, dressed in low-cut outfits that accentuated their stunning curves. A single glance was enough to set one's pulse racing. Go ahead, Long Gu, both are yours. Have a great time tonight, I instructed. After saying that, the two women each took Liu Long by the arm and led him away. Liu Long couldn't stop groping their butts with one hand. This dumb kid sure knows how to enjoy himself, Liu Long thought as he lay on the bed, sending messages to Liu Yue. What's wrong? This guy usually looks honest, but turns out he plays better than anyone else. What do you mean? I'll tell you later. I'm busy right now. Two technicians walked in. One skillfully pulled down Liu Long's pants and started going down on him, while the other directly pressed the rabbit against Liu Long's face. As the pink lights turned on, Liu Long took the medicine and pressed the woman's head tightly. After seeing him go inside, I answered a phone call and walked out. On the rooftop, I smoked the cigarette handed to me by Wang Bachang and gazed at the night. The towers of jade and palaces of gold crumbled into disarray. By the way, where did you find those two girls for Liu Long? They're so beautiful. I can't help but want to make a move. Why haven't I seen them before when I came here? Don't get any ideas. Those two cost me a fortune. One has AIDS and the other, who said they were women. What do you mean? From Thailand, post-op. I gasped in shock. Only you could do this. Suddenly, I realized my methods paled in comparison to Wang Bachang's. You really are something. But what a shame. After tonight, my club will have to be shut down for another damn few weeks. I'll make it up to you. Stop talking nonsense. Your problems are my problems. Don't say such things. He patted me on the shoulder. If this guy knew that the two people he's fighting now, one has AIDS and the other is a ladyboy, what do you think his expression would be? I didn't respond but picked up my phone instead. Hello, officer? I'd like to report that a wanted criminal is soliciting prostitutes on Golden Road. I can confirm it's true. It's at the Heaven on Earth Club on Golden Road, address number 8888. You're welcome. I'm just a helpful citizen. I bid farewell to Wang Baqiang and hurried home. Meanwhile, at the hotel. Dear, do you feel like your whole body is burning up and your heart is racing? The air conditioning is already set to the lowest. You don't know shit. Those dishes we had tonight were all highly nutritious. It's completely normal. This son-in-law is really loaded. What a shame. Her father held the watch up to the light, admiring its reflection under the hotel's chandelier, a smile spreading across his face. This watch looks expensive. How much do you think it costs? No idea. The diamond on this necklace is so huge I've never seen anything like it in my life. Old man, actually having this boy as our son-in-law might not be a bad idea. He's got such good conditions. Her father suddenly turned serious and slapped her mother. Woman, what the hell do you know? Say that again and I'll beat you to death next time. We just need to trick him out of his money and then finish him off. What if the next one is even richer? Her mother fell silent, lowering her head to look at the necklace. I'm feeling worse and worse, like I can't catch my breath. Get me a glass of water. Me too, my head is spinning. Maybe we overdid it. Let's rest early tonight. As soon as we got home, Liu Yue couldn't wait to lean against me. Where's my reward? Baby, I've already cleaned up everything for you. I gave her a meaningful look. It's only 11:30 now. I'll give you a big reward in half an hour. Take your time guessing what it might be. Thank you, hubby. I'll love whatever it is. After saying that, she leaned her lips toward me. I pushed her away. You haven't showered yet, you're dirty. I sat on the living room sofa, absent-mindedly glancing at my watch, while Liu Yue lay nearby playing with her tablet. That tablet was something I bought. MMM. Is it good or not, huh? Say something. The bed kept shaking as Liu Long was now riding on top of the person. As the woman's moans grew louder, Liu Long's movements became increasingly faster. Freeze. Police. The gilded door was kicked open, and the blinding flashlight beam shattered the room's lingering sensuality. Under the crystal chandelier, two women hastily grabbed lace-trimmed lingerie to cover themselves. Liu Long was frozen in panic, quickly shrinking back before snapping to his senses and grabbing a piece of fabric to shield himself. Hands on your heads and squat down. The lights flicked on, revealing the three figures crouching on the floor with hands clasped behind their heads. Officer, there must be some misunderstanding here, Liu Long started to say. Shut up. Everyone is coming to the station. Liu Long couldn't stay calm anymore. Without caring that he wasn't wearing clothes, he stood up and tried to rush outside. I turned off the TV. Check your phone. Unless something went wrong, all your contacts should have received this message, you bitch. Liu Yue quickly unlocked her phone. As she read the screen's contents, her entire body felt as if plunged into an icy abyss. After a long pause, she finally spoke. Then what do you want? What exactly do you want from me? I'm already ruined. Oh, what I want is to do unto you as you did unto me. Ruin and disgrace? That's not enough. Just wait and see. After saying that, I sat on the sofa and lit a cigarette. My parents won't let you get away with this. And Liu Long, he'll never let you off the hook. I laughed. Them? They can't even protect themselves. Did you think you're the only one who deserves to die? No, you're all the same. What did you do? What happened to them? She struggled to crawl toward me. Please spare them. You've already hurt them enough. I'll play with you. Be your dog. Didn't you love me the most? As she spoke, she tore at her clothes. Get away from me. Just looking at you makes me sick now. I kicked her away. Shall I tell you about their fates? I said, looking down at her from my position of victory. Your so-called cousin, no. Your lover Liu Long is probably being investigated by the police right now. He might even have caught some disease. Unless something unexpected happens, he is as good as dead. As for your parents, those two bastards are probably sleeping forever in that hotel, the kind of sleep they one tea wake up from. They should be dead by now. And as for you, you'll spend the rest of your life in prison. She looked at me in despair. Her body suddenly deflated as she collapsed to the ground. Yes, and Wang Nan, she will avenge us, she definitely will. Ha ha ha. I laughed even louder. She won't be coming back. She had it the worst. Did you think I sent her to the US? Canada? I sent her to Thailand. Did you really think she could come back from there? Don't you know what those people are capable of? The police will be here soon. Save your explanations for them. I'm done playing this charade with you, I'm exhausted. Her head tilted slightly upward, her eyes lifeless, like a zombie. One last question, how did you figure it out? No comment. I grabbed my clothes and headed for the door when Liu Yue suddenly stood up, picked up a fruit knife, and charged at me. Go to hell. As I turned around, a knife was already plunged into my stomach. I grabbed her hair, slammed her against the door, and stumbled out. I clutched my wound as blood kept flowing out. Just before I passed out, I heard the sound of police sirens. When I woke up again, I was in the hospital, with Wang Baqiang keeping watch by my side. You're awake? How do you feel? Luckily that stab missed its mark or you'd really be done for. I didn't respond, only asking how they were doing. He immediately understood what I meant. The man got the death penalty. The woman hasn't been sentenced yet, but it's either life imprisonment or death. As for that old couple, they said they overdid the supplements, didn't seek medical attention in time, so they just died. Peel an apple for me. I looked up out the window, sunlight filtering through the gaps in the leaves and falling on my fingertips, spreading from my fingertips to my heart. Yes, it's very warm. P.S. Wang Nan got off the plane, and sure enough, someone was waiting for her at the airport entrance. Excuse me, are you Wang Nan? I was sent by Mr. Li to pick you up. Yes, I am. Please get in the car. The man took her to a riverbank and spoke with the boatman in a language Wang Nan couldn't understand. Get on the boat, or it'll be daylight soon. We have to take a boat too? I thought we'd fly directly. What about the passport? Slap. Wang Nan was knocked to the ground by a hard slap. Do as you're told. No more nonsense. Wang Nan struggled, then took out his phone. I'm calling the police. Seeing Wang Nan pull out his phone, the man snatched it away and immediately delivered 2 more slaps. Finally, Wang Nan was tied up on the boat. It was unclear how long the boat had sailed before it finally reached the shore, where a group of people were waiting, holding guns in their hands. After the boatman threw the person onto the shore, the group tossed a stack of money onto the boat and turned to leave. Wasn't I supposed to go to the hospital? Where is this? This is also a hospital, just in a certain sense, you're the doctor. Let's go, time to make some money.